Good morning, everyone. On today, my background's a little loud. It is the day of the book club, and I wanted to bring you a snippet of what we were going to talk about, which is punching the air. And Yusef Salaam was one of the young men who was accused in the Central Park Five, which is now called the Exonerated Five. And I will say that it was such a moving story in his poetry because he did many of his raps. And the thing that stands out the most is on page 26 for me, and it's a poem, Picasso Face. He starts it off by saying, "My face must be the ugliest in the world, monster, predator, animal. You walk on two legs, not four," Umi said, which is his mom. And then it ends by saying, "I've never been afraid of monsters and predators and animals and my own face." And I thought that was such a powerful way for people, for him to demonstrate how people may see black boys. Um, and it reminds me of the film, of the series that's on Netflix about the When They See Us, because she really does touch upon, when I watched it, I think the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes of it really hit me hard, because when I saw those young men, I looked at them and I was like, they're boys. And but they're not seen as boys. They're seen as predators and monsters, even though they're, in my mind, babies. Junior high. I mean, I think, and being a mother of a son, I think being a mother of a son, being married to a black man, I don't see menacing when I see them. And it's just amazing that other people may feel and see that, and it's hurtful. Um, that leads, so I mean, I highly recommend the book. It's a kid's book. Really, it's something that you can read maybe in a couple of days, because it's poetry, but but it reminds you of Jacqueline Woodson, who writes a story, and it's a coming of age. And I would say this is very much a coming of age story. And she writes it for an audience through poetry as well. Both of them are equally powerful. I also was, I also did watch the Denzel Washington movie. I gotta find the little things. I was so angry that I sat through 2 hours and 7 minutes of that movie. I want to reclaim my time. The ending, the only thing I can say to you is that the ending, I was like, wait a second, I don't understand what this ending means. I looked it up, and the ending was exactly what I thought it was, which made me even angrier. And I have concluded that this definitely is one of Denzel's worst. So that's definitely there. I cannot recommend the movie. I was bored out of my mind. This was not a thriller. This was boring. And I just finished watching the documentary, The Night Stalker. And I thought about how many days and months that they took to work that case, and for many reasons why people, they watch Law and Order and all these shows, and they think that their job is going to be so like exciting. Detective work is going to be super super exciting and super super you know, solve the case like that. And real police work, from what I understand, because I'm not a police officer, is you know, mostly boring on a day to day. And boy, show people who want to be in this line of work this film and see if you can deal with this level of boredom, and then go into and see if you think this is exciting, then you walk into the field. Because this movie was watching paint dry, and I didn't like the paint. I didn't like the end product. I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. Anywho, hopefully you'll join me for the next book club. And the book we'll be reading is um, hold. The book we'll be reading is This Is My America. I think it'll be an interesting read. It's the last Saturday of February is we'll read This Is My America. And let's see who wrote it. This Is My America by Ken Johnson. And interesting, she lives in Oregon. One of my favorite authors, Charles Johnson. No, he didn't do Oregon. I think he was Washington. Anywho, have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time.